Okay, Andy. Good morning, everyone. The last class, anyway. One minute, my system struck down. Please wait only. Right. Yesterday, constructor overloading process. Anyway, instance method of overloading, constructor overloading has been completed. Part of instance method of overloading, I introduced super and this. Part of constructor overloading process, I introduced super of and these of. And instance method of overloading possible, constructor overloading also possible. Today the last one is static method overloading process. Make us adding static method overloading process. More than one static method with the same method name but differentiated by their parameter list or parameter type. More than one static method with the same method name but differentiated by their parameter list or parameter type is known as static method overloading process. Is known as static method overloading process. More than one static method with the same method name but differentiated by their parameter list or parameter type is known as static method overloading process. See there? One minute. Right. So inheritance application 11 I am taking. Inheritance application 11. Sorry, 12. Click on finish. Package test. Package maccess. Now, same names I am taking. Parent class. Child class. Right. In the parent class, I am taking one method. So public static m void m of some int x. I'm taking. Parent class m of x. Write this. Go for child class here. Extends. extends child class. Child class or parent class. So here I am taking the same method. I am taking static void m, but int x and int y. So public static void m of int x comma int y comma int z. So static method overload is possible. So same method is there, but parameter list is different. So it is possible. I am using all the program printing only. I am not writing any logics. Right. So system.out.println. Now this is child class. Child class m of x comma y. I am printing anyway. So this is the methods. So they are static methods. Static methods means which one? Right. Okay. Z value. So static methods means available in the classes. Object not needed. No. Right. Okay. So static method overload is possible. Okay. Right. By imagination. So object not needed, sir. They are available in the classes. If we take this parent class now. Parent class. Sir, here only method is available. Method available in the class. Void m of int x. The method is available in the class. If we take the child class now. Child class. The methods are available in the classes. The methods are available in the classes. Void m of int x comma int. Can you see that? Right. Okay. So they are available in the classes already. That will not come out. If I want to access them, I can access with the class name. So parent class method I can access with parent class name. Child class methods I can access with the child class name. In inheritance process, parent class static members can be accessed with the child class name. That only theory, right? Anyway, I am running this program. So they are available in the classes. Access with the class name. Demo. Demo inheritance 12. Just I'm adding one scanner class for running purpose. Scanner yes is equal to new scanner of system.in s dot close. Now system dot out dot println the value x is equal to plus x. Why x? Enter the value of x. Int x is equal to s dot next int. Now you can access that child class dot m. Child class dot m of int x y z. Child class dot m of. So you can access with the class names. Answer will come. Always I am using reading and printing anyway. So static method overloading is possible. Clear everyone? Right. So normally proof also there for you. Always proof is a string class. So in that overloaded methods are available. Java p java dot lang dot string. So this value of method is a static method only. Can you see static? Right. Value of. This is static method. So more than one method with more than one static method with the same method name differentiated by their parameter list or type is known as static method overloading. So you can call any method. So static method overloading is available. That's the information. Okay, right. So static method overloading is possible. More than one static method with the same method name but differentiated by their parameter list or parameter type is known as static method overloading process. Here one FAQ. Can we access static members using super and this keywords? Can we access static members using super and this keywords? Can we access static members using super and this keywords? Nothing but interlinking of static methods. Interlinking of static methods. Okay, right. So interlinking of static methods not there. Remember this statement? Not there. Why means see there. Sir, generally the theory is nothing but you have to call one method only. So remaining methods must be executed. That is a rule, no? Right. Suppose I called this method now. I am not calling these two methods. I called this method. Whenever I called this method, control will come here. Whenever the control come here, here I must use this dot m of x comma y I must use. I am calling a method with this keyword. Whenever I call a method with this keyword, error is coming. Can you see? Cannot use this in a static context means this is a non-static. This keyword is a non-static keyword. That non-static you cannot use inside the static. The meaning is static method cannot access non-static variable. It cannot access, no. So this cannot be used. Suppose here I want to use super now here. Super dot m of x. No, error will come. Can you see this? Right. So this super and this you cannot use inside the static methods because this and super are non-static built-in keywords. They are non-static. So static cannot access non-static directly. It's a theory. Then house are means this is error. I am quoting here as an error. So this is error. So this is error. This is error. So super and this cannot be used inside the static methods. Not there. Okay, right. Now, sir, you cannot use inside the static methods. Can you use inside the instance methods? You can use it because they are non-static. So I'll take one instance method here. I will take one instance method here. That is some public void, some display I will take. One instance method I will take. Int x, comma, int y, comma, int z. I will take one instance method, I will take it. I will take one instance method. So instance method means non-static method, no? Right. So here I added one instance method here. So void display int x, comma, int y, comma, int z. I added one instance method here. This is one instance method. So instance method has to get the memory in the object, no? Yes or no? Instance methods will get the memory within the object. So because of this reason, I must create object. No other choice. I must create object for child class OB is equal to new child class. I must create object. Whenever we create object for child class now, whenever we create object for child class 0x222, now that instance method will come and available here. Memory will be available here. Void display of int x, comma, int y, comma, int z. So the method is available here. Imagine it. The method got the memory here. Some number I'll give it 1. And the reference is available here. So this is the imagination. Now, using this instance method, see that, using this instance method, you can access. So here I am writing this dot m. I am running this dot, first super dot m I will call it. Next, this dot m I will call it. Now this is this dot m I will call it. So I am accessing, I am using this and super to access static method. The rule is like this. We can access static members using this and super keywords, but the keywords must be declared inside only non-static methods. That's the rule. Make a statement. The answer is yes. Yes, we can access static members using super and this keywords. Yes, we can access static members using super and this keywords. But the keywords must be declared only inside the instance methods. Only inside the instance methods. Yes, we can access static members using super and these keywords, but the keywords must be declared only inside the instance methods because super and this are non-static keywords. So non-static can be used or accessed by the non-static methods. Right. Now see there, I'll finish off it. If I want to access this display method, now create one object. Child class OB is equal to new child class. Now OB.display, you call it. So this is instance method call. Now run it. So answer will come anyway. So one instance method is calling remaining methods by using super and this. So interlinking of static methods not there, but you can call the static methods by using one instance method, and the instance methods uses super and this. So finally the entire question is, can we access static members by using super and this? That's the question. The answer is yes. Yes, we can access static members by using super and this. But the rule is, but the keywords must be declared inside the instance method or non-static method because they are non-static. If we declare inside the static, error will come. That's the point. So this is the information about this concept. Demo inheritance 12.java and main class. So here I'll paste the diagram. I'll paste it. Okay, right. See there. Now I'll summarize once again totally. Okay, see there. That inheritance concept is ended. Now somewhere we have to apply it now. So only concept, that all programs, 12 programs are concept. Concept means explaining the inheritance process. The same program taken for 12 times taken. Parent class, child class, parent class, child class. Only informations has been delivered. The 12 programs are demo programs. Demo program means concept is available. We are under a topic known as relationship between classes. The process of establishing communication between classes, we call it as relationship between classes. This relationship between classes are categorized into three types. One is references, one is inheritance, one is inner class. References means one class is declared with non-primitive data type variable. That non-primitive data type variable will hold reference of object of another class, which means one object holding the reference of another object. In this process, the members of one object can access the members of another object through references. That's a one concept. Inheritance means up to now we had a classes. Non-primitive data types are categorized into four types. class interface array enum. Still remaining 3 not entered. Interface not entered, array not entered, enum not entered. We are working only with the class. So the process of linking 2 classes with extends keyword is known as inheritance process. It's a theory. In that process, one class we call it as parent class, one class we call it as a child class. The members of parent are available to child through extends keyword. Whether all the members are available or not, in that process, we took case 1, case 2, case 3. Non-static members of parent class available to class child class or not. Constructors of parent class available to child class are not. Static members of parent class available to child class are not. We took the 3 cases. Case 1, case 2, case 3. Finally, we observed that all the non-static members of parent class will get the memory within the object of child class and can be accessed with the child class object reference. It's a theory. There are 2 points we observed now. In the inheritance process, parent class loaded onto method area first, then child class is loaded. While object creation, parent class members are binded first, then child class members are binded. This is a behavior you observed through the diagram. After that, constructors in the parent class now. When there is one 0 parameter constructor in the parent class, we observed that compiler at compilation stage adding one super off to the child class constructor to call parent class constructor. That is observation you've done it. When there is one parameterized constructor in the parent class now, as a code writer, we must write that super off in the constructor of child class to pass parameter to the parameterized constructor of parent class. That is observation you've done it. So finally, we know how to access the constructor from the parent class. Now the static members of parent class are available to child or not. Then the static members are available in the classes, access with the class name, we know the theory. In that process, all the static members which are available in the parent classes, they are available to child class through extends keyword and can be accessed with child class name. That is a case 3 you have been observed. That's the point. Suppose we had same method signatures in parent and child. What happens? The concept we call it as method overriding. So method overriding is used for method replacement. In that process, instance method overriding is possible. Constructor overriding and static method overriding not possible. We cannot have a same constructor names in parent class and child class. It is not possible. Where the static members are available, are binded and available within the classes, they never come to the object. Because of this reason, there is no static method overriding process. But instance method overriding process is available. All of you got this point? At last, whenever we have a same method with the same method name but differentiated by their parameter list and parameter type, like this more than one method is available, then we call it as overloading. So static method overloading possible, constructor overloading possible, instance method overloading possible. Whenever you want to access, whenever you want to interlink instance methods, we are using super and this keyword. Whenever we want to interlink constructors, we are using super of and this of. Interlinking of static methods not there. That's the information. All of you got the concept, and so this is the total concept and theoretical available in the inheritance concept. Now, how many inheritances are there, sir? I want to know. Make us adding types of inheritances. Types of inheritances. Types of inheritances. So any object-oriented programming language, that can be any object-oriented language. So they say there are some categories in inheritances. Inheritance meaning is taking the features from another class. So how many ways you can make it? Inheritances are categorized into the following. inheritances are categorized into the following. 1. Single inheritance. Multiple inheritance. Multi-level inheritance. Hierarchical inheritance. Hybrid inheritance. So these are the common names available in all object-oriented programming languages. Single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, hybrid inheritance. So these are the names available in all object-oriented programming languages. Now, if it is a single inheritance, always we draw the diagram like this. One class linked to another class. This kind of link we call it as single inheritance. Multiple inheritance means taking from more than one. So this kind of diagram we call it as multiple. If possible, draw small diagrams and keep it. Multiple inheritance. So multi-level inheritance means linking down. This kind of linking down we call it as multi-level inheritance. Multi-level, this is multi-level inheritance. Hierarchical means coming down like this. This kind of structure we call it as hierarchical. This is hierarchical. Hybrid means a combination of more than one. This is hybrid. So these are the diagrammatic forms we had. Hybrid means a combination of more than one anyway. Hierarchical means departments available in your education sector. Order will be there, no principal will be there, down HODs will be there, down teachers will be there. It's called hierarchical model. Multi-level you've done already. Product class linked to read class linked to display class. You created object for display class. That is multi-level. So anyway, these are the common models we had it, right? Okay. Now in the real-time market, real-time means applicative. In applicative area, these inheritances are categorized into two types. Make a statement. After the diagrams here, in real time, these inheritances are categorized into two types. In real time, these inheritances are categorized into two types. Single inheritance and multiple inheritance. In real time, these inheritances are categorized into two types. Single inheritance and multiple inheritance. So according to your project development, you have to take the features from one class or you have to take the features from more than one. Only two options will be there. In applicative area, only two types. Your university is there, no? They have to give 20 marks, no? You have to write that 5. You have to write the theoretical about 5 and you have to draw the diagrams. That is for theoretical notes. Practical, we are applying only 2. That may be single, that may be multiple. In real-time market, you have to take concepts from one class or you have to take from more than one. So remaining all models are in applicative, they are not available. Only 2 models. So they categorize all these inheritances in 2 types in applicative. That is single and multiple. Make a shading. Single inheritance here. The process of extracting the features. The process of extracting the features from one class at a time. The process of extracting the features from one class at a time is known as single inheritance. The process of extracting the features from one class at a time is known as single inheritance. Here extracting the term is taking or using. Features means variables and methods. According to programmer, using the variables and methods of another class. Only one class at a time you can use it. It's a concept. So all the above programs, 12 programs I written, almost all programs comes under single inheritance. Above concept is a single inheritance concept. I not written any program on multiple inheritance up to now. I written above all 12 programs represent single inheritance. So example, above programs. Example, above programs. Whatever the programs recorded part of your book, all comes under single inheritance process. All of you got it right? See there now. Sir, how these all inheritances are categorized into two types generally? Means, first I'll make a statement. Multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance. Opposite. The process of extracting the features. The process of extracting the features from more than one class. More than one class at a time. The process of extracting the features from more than one class at a time is known as multiple inheritance. This is a definition normally. The process of extracting the features from more than one class at a time is known as multiple inheritance. Right, look here. So how these 5 inheritances are categorized into 2? Why means, why your author made that statement means, theoretical different. For universities you'll write papers and papers. But you never apply all in the market. You observe it? You people also, 16 years of education you've done. LKG, UKG, first class, dot. They're already 12 years. 2 years intermediate, 14 years. Almost 4 years engineering and 16 years. But you never bring knowledge for application. Zero. Yes or no? You never apply the knowledge to the market. Again it becomes zero. When you are stepping into Amirpet, again zero only. Again starting with LKG. So that all knowledge has been vanished, no? There is a formula available in one physics. You never remember it. You never apply also. Observe this statement or not now. Again that 16 years became zero. So I never carry my knowledge for the applications are not there. So your others said, if you read the books, they'll say very clearly. Application different and analysis different. Analysis can be very huge. Analysis can be done very, very huge you can do. When you come to apply, only small part of knowledge is converted into application. Your author said, if you look very clearly here, see there. I am taking the features from one class at a time. I am taking the features from more than one class at a time. The two are the names, no? Right. Here this class is taking the features from more than one class at a time. Here, combination of more than one single inheritance process. Now this class is taking the features from one class at a time. Now this one is taking the features from one class at a time. It is a combination of more than one single inheritance process. Observe this, right? Now if you see this here also, this is taking the features from one class at a time, taking the features from one class at a time, taking the features from one class at a time, taking the features from one class at a time. Even hierarchical also combination of a single inheritance internally. If we take here now, this class is taking the features from one class at a time. This is taking features from one class at a time. It is taking the features from more than one. It is a combination of two. So we call it as a hybrid. So if we observe clearly, only two types are available to us. Maybe single inheritance or multiple inheritance. That only your other said. Multiple means extracting the features from more than one class at a time. So we draw the diagram like this. Suppose this is one super class. This is one super class. So here one subclass. Now we are linking from here to here. I'll use extends keyword here. I'll use one extends keyword here. Now, whenever you write one model like this, subclass extends from superclass 1, comma, superclass 2, if you write it, in Java, error will come. In Java, error will come. Why means multiple inheritance using classes not available in Java. The other not given permission. Multiple inheritance process using classes not available in Java. The other not given permission to you. If you write it, error will come. Make a statement. Note. Multiple inheritance process. Multiple inheritance process using classes in Java not available. Not available. Multiple inheritance process using classes in Java is not available. Using classes in Java is not available. Your other not permitted. He not given the permission. Right. Look here. The other said the reason. The other given first interview in 96. James Gosling. Your other came into outside. Came outside means one person will become a overnight star or not now. Your other also became one of the biggest author in the world by 96. 90 up to 95, nobody knows who is James Gosling. Only Sun Microsystem company knows who is James Gosling. World knows James Gosling by 96. When then by 1995, when Java product came into the market, in 1996, top 10 products in the world, they picked top 10 products in the world. Among the 10 products, Java is available in 96. So when Java came newly among 10 products in the world, they conducted interview with your author. Then they asked the question, why you are not given permission to multiple inheritance? You are saying that multiple inheritance using classes are not permitted. Then how your language becomes object-oriented programming language? Because object-oriented programming language means the language has to support all the features. Among that one feature is inheritance. Among that inheritance in applicate area, two are there. One feature you are not supporting. So you are no more object-oriented programming language. Then why you announced it as object-oriented programming language? Then why you removed this multiple inheritance? Because C++ is having. On the day Python, this all .NET, they are all not there. Right? On the day C++ is there in the object-oriented. In the C++ already using classes, multiple inheritance is there. Then why you not permitted? Your other said one point on that day. The other said, suppose I had one method here. For roughly I am analyzing one method. Add one method is there. Some body is there. So adding of two numbers, imagine it. Suppose I had one more method here, that is add, same method. This body is adding of three numbers, roughly. That is separate class, this is separate class. You also know most confused student in this market is freshers. Yes or no? Na? Yes or no? Because you know all the language. That's the drawback. You know C language, you will go morning. Afternoon, you will go for Python. Again, you will come for Java. So if you mix all together in the night, confusion, headache. Because there int is there, here int is there, here int is there, here JVM is there, their object is there. In Python, automatically code will come, here not coming. What is this headache, sir? Python looks easy when compared to Java. More simple. Because script language, no? Auto generations are very high. That is called scripting mode, that is. So if the student attends these three language, what happen? Evening before sleeping, headache only will come. If we keep the three books, what teacher is speaking with? Because that's called ambiguity. Ambiguity means confusion. Why confusion? Because more than one component I am taking with the same names. Here also other said. If you create object, through extends keyword, they are available to subclass. Through extends keyword, they are available to subclass. And through this subclass, they are coming into object. When they are coming into object, there are two methods available with two different bodies. Two methods available with two different bodies. If you are picking add, which add will come, you don't know. Which add will come, you don't know. That's called ambiguity. Open Balaguru Swami textbook, C++ programming by Balaguru Swami. Open the textbook if you have possible. The author writes very clearly, in multiple inheritance, ambiguity will be raised. To overcome that ambiguity, what steps to be followed? He writes the steps. You have to follow that steps in construction, then ambiguity will not come. If not, ambiguity will come. Ambiguity means confusion. Your application, confusion will come. Sir, ambiguity comes, what happened? Wrong results will come. Wrong results will come. Ambiguity state applications, wrong results will come. Your author said, I observed this in C++. Because of this reason, I not permitted. Because ambiguity is coming. Then how? How your language became object oriented? The other said, if you want multiple inheritance, I will give one more component to you known as interfaces. Now interfaces are coming inside. Why interfaces came means to achieve multiple inheritance. Interfaces came. In the place of classes, use interfaces and construct multiple inheritance. In Java, multiple inheritance is available using interfaces. Who don't know this knowledge, they'll think that multiple inheritance not available in Java, they'll say. The people who are saying that statement, he don't have a complete knowledge, he had a 50% knowledge. Multiple inheritance is available in Java using interfaces, not available in Java using classes. Be clear? Who knows the subject, they'll speak like this. Understood the statement now? So using classes not available, using interfaces, your author brought it. Make a statement completely. Multiple inheritance process using classes in Java not available because generate replication means more than one duplicate. Because generate replication of programming components and raises ambiguity. Ambiguity means confusion. Multiple inheritance process using classes in Java not available. Is not available. Using classes in Java is not available because generate replication of programming components and raises ambiguity. Ambiguity means confusion, right? Why freshers? You people, many people are freshers only, I know, right? Look here. Why you people are confused means, first you have to stick on to one domain. Where you want to settle it. Where you want to settle. First, you want to become a tester, you want to become a developer, you want to become a UI engineer, you want to become a DB engineer. First, write on the paper what you want to become. DB engineers, UI engineers, test engineers, and developers. You want to become which role? First, you have to tick that. Today, you write in the book and keep it. Which one you want to become? After that, sir, I want to become a UI engineer. Then learn UI technologies. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Angular, Bootstrap, that all UI technologies. Right? So that all UI engineers technologies. Got it right? No, sir, I want to become a tester. Then comes your manual testing, Selenium testing, ... I want to become a DB engineer, database side, SQL, PLSQL, ... One sector is there or not now? No, sir, I want to become a developer. Many people will look for developer because highly paid. Yes or no? Developer means highly paid. Developer means government job. It's like a government job. Once you are a developer, you never go out of this world. At any cost, one opportunity will be there. So many people look for developer. So I want to become a developer, but very hard. Competition is very high. Whenever you want to become a developer, you must select a domain. Domain means language. Java, developer. Python, developer. .NET, developer. C, developer. C++. There are languages now. Then we select the domains. Understood this point now? No, sir, I am a full stack Java developer. Yes, sir, no, you are all full stack Java developer. Full stack Java developer meaning is Java developer only. But I will have hands-on UI. I will have hands-on testing. I will have hands-on DB. I am a full stack person. Right? My specialization is Java, but I will have hands-on other three. That only considered full stack. Understood this point? Sir, one Java batch is running, sir. In that same batch, Oracle is running, sir. Which one I must give the priority means Java only priority. Because your course is full stack DB developer or full stack Java developer. Give highest priority for the backbone. Understood this point now? If you don't write a DB technology, another engineer will write in your company. If you don't write UI also, another engineer will write and come. UI engineers are there now. But if you if you have the 4 roles with you, you had highest priority because you are selecting full stack Java developer. So developer means you have to select one domain. But freshers will select 3 domains at a time. I'll go for C language, sir. I'll go for Python, sir. I'll go for Java, sir. You can go, no problem. But you have to clearly divide it and learn it. In your school age, physics, maths, something biology, or separating books and you are reading or not now. Like this, you have to separate and read it. Then confusion not there. No, sir, I'll bring C logic here, sir. I'll bring Java logic here, sir. I'll bring Python here, sir. Sir, here it is like this, here it is like this. Then the confusion starts. Understood this point? So because of this, the grammatically different. That's called ambiguity. If we extract the features from more than one, ambiguity will come. That's all I'm trying it. Your other said that only. Ambiguity will come. This ambiguity state applications generate wrong results. Make a statement. The ambiguity state applications will generate wrong results. The ambiguity state applications will generate wrong results. Right. Now the statement is multiple inheritance in Java can be achieved using interfaces. Make a statement. Next paragraph. Multiple inheritance process in Java can be achieved using interfaces. Can be achieved using interfaces. Using interfaces. Now we go for interfaces. Observe this point now, right? After learning interfaces, we write multiple inheritance. Then inheritance chapter will be closed. Understood this point now? Among inheritance, how many types are there in applicative area? 2 types are there. They are single, they are multiple. Multiple inheritance using classes not available to you in Java. Other languages means I know. In C++ it is available. In Python and .NET it is available or not, I don't know. If I know also, I must not make a statement. Right? So because specialization that only, because you observe me, I'll be very relaxedly traveling because for me confusion not there. Because morning to evening only single domain I'll work. That is Java domain. If any C student speaking also, I never speak to him because C language psychology different. No, for you virtual machine not there. Don't speak to me. C developer, you don't come near me. You are a platform dependent people. I am platform independent people. You don't know where the memory will come to you. %d, address of A, you cannot say where the memory is available. Where the variable located, you cannot say, don't come nearer to me. Don't come. Right, address of A, if I say, where is the memory location, you cannot say. I will say in my JVM. Understood this point? So my memory locations are different, your memory locations are different. You don't come near me. Moreover, you are a structured programming style partner. I am object-oriented programmer. Lot more difference is there. Distance is there, you and me. You don't come near me. So don't call the C developers near you. Because they are platform-dependent people, you are platform-independent people. They are structured programmer writers, you are object-oriented programmers writers. They are in the system, you are in the internet. Where comes the difference? They will be hanging in the system, audio driver, video driver, keyboard driver, motherboard driver, they will write it. You will write web application, enterprise application, distributed application, you will write. Where comes the link? Understood this difference? Understood this? Areas are different, domains are different. Because you must not compare them. So when you are traveling in one domain, our domain only. So according to our domain, inheritance process, multiple inheritance process, using classes your other not permitted. If we try to write, error will come. Your other said, take the support of interfaces. So now we are entering into interfaces. Interfaces waiting down. Since many months, I think, not there down. Where is that interface? Right. How many types of non-primitive data types are there for you now? 4 types. What are they? Class, interface, array, and enum. Class, primitive, non-primitive. Among non-primitive, how many are there now? 4. What are the second one now? Interfaces. Interfaces in Java. Make a heading. Star mark IMP. Interfaces in Java. How many of you are attending Advanced Java? Raise your hands. 11 a.m. Today, we are writing practical using interface. Today, first program is coming in JDBC. The first program I am writing today using interface. Got it right? Interface concept will be explained here. Application in 11 a.m. I am applying there directly. Here, separate concept will be running anyway. Without knowledge of this concept also, you can understand by 11 a.m. I am running my first program today. Okay, right? Interface. Interface is a collection of variables and abstract methods. Interface is a collection of variables and abstract methods. Underline the term abstract methods. Up to Java 7 version. Up to Java 7 version. Interface is a collection of variables and abstract methods. Variables and abstract methods up to Java 7 version. Sir, why you written Java 7 version? The reason, from Java 8 version onwards, interface has been modified. First we train the interface up to 7. Then we move the course into Java 8 features. 9, 10, 11, 12, up to 17 we move it. So first we train the interface up to 7. Up to 7, interface is collection of variables and abstract methods. Sir, what is this abstract methods? Make it define abstract methods. Define abstract methods. The methods which are declared without method body. The methods which are declared without method body are known as abstract methods. The methods which are declared without method body are known as abstract methods. Are known as abstract methods. The methods which are declared without method body are known as abstract methods. Look here. Structure of abstract method. Structure of abstract method. Now look here, 2 minutes you don't write. Generally, the structure of method is return type, method name, parameter list followed by method body will be there. Method body. So here, without method body, no, anyway. So body must not be there. So structure of abstract method is return type, method name, parameter list, body not available, and it is ended with a semicolon. That's the syntax. Ended with a semicolon. Write it. Return type will be there, method name will be there, parameter list will be there, and the line is ended with a semicolon. Look here. Sir, why semicolon? Indicates termination, indicates body not available. That's the point. Now opposite to abstract method, opposite to abstract method, we call it as concrete methods. Make it FAQ. Define concrete methods. Define concrete methods. The methods which are declared with method body. The methods which are declared with method body are known as concrete methods. are known as concrete methods. The methods which are declared with method body, we call it as concrete methods. We call it as concrete methods. Then the structure of concrete method. So return type will be there, method name will be there, parameter list will be there, followed by body. Draw the boxes and keep it for abstract method and concrete method. Right. Right. Now you have to start the practical anyway. Construction, if not coding rules. Coding rules of interface. Right. Can I do this by tomorrow? Right. Okay. Back to back 3-4 programs will come. Right. Explaining very easy only because you know class no anyway. So class base will come to interface. Right. Interface tomorrow it will be ended. Tomorrow the interface concept will be ended tomorrow and assignment will be given. You are under inheritance chapter only. Don't forget. Under inheritance chapter only. You are looking for multiple inheritance. You cannot take the support of classes. You are trying to take the support of interface. So now interface training will be done by tomorrow. Okay, right. With that knowledge, I'll give 1 or 2 assignments by tomorrow and interface will be started by tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, interface will be ended. Got it right. After interface, abstract class will come. Why abstract class will come? See there. Do you remember the alphabets? Do you remember core Java alphabets? Right. Variables, methods, blocks, constructors, classes. What is this one now? Interfaces. Next what now? Abstract class. Will come in the order. After interfaces, abstract classes will come. Alphabets will be ended. After that, inner classes will be started. That's the plan. In the inner classes, all Java 8 features will come. Once the inner classes ended, then exception handling will be started. That's a link. So object-oriented programming concept ends there. Exception handling starts. After exception handling has been completed, object-oriented features will complete. Polymorphism chapter will come. Through that polymorphism chapter, object-oriented features will be concluded. After that object-oriented features conclusion over, then we go for collection framework. Understood? That is a sequence. You can understand, right? From now the level will be changed anyway. Interface entered. Who are attending advanced? Today I'll use the interface. Nothing is there. You can understand. Okay, right. Take a break for today, bit early. Tomorrow I'll compensate the time. So thank you very much for today. Tomorrow programming on interfaces.